Hey there YouTube, it's Bobi aka Paginator, and I have the Fairyloot box for the month of May. Yes, we're a little bit behind schedule, but we're slowly getting there, and Fairyloot did say that they're going to have their June boxes ready to ship really soon, so it's good. Now, confession, I have a new filming camera and I started to unbox this already and was just talking away and realized that the microphone wasn't turned on, so there would be no sound for you to hear. So I get to start over again, and I sincerely apologize. I haven't seen everything in there. I haven't seen the book, so some things you'll get to see my first reaction to. I'm so sorry. Alright, so our theme card is Desert Dreams, and we have two young ladies on a magic carpet. I initially wondered if it would be Aladdin and Jasmine, but it's two females. The one is holding some kind of fire. Don't know what that means. I assume it's related to the book that we're getting. Alright, next we have this tin, which is really cute. It has a quote from We Hunt the Flame on it, and it says, "We hunt the flame, the light in the darkness, the good this world deserves." If you have not read We Hunt the Flame, I would highly recommend it. It is lovely. I would show you my copy, but it's at school in my classroom. Up next we have character cards, and these characters are inspired by Throne of Glass characters by Sarah J. Maas. So I am guessing that this one maybe is Rowan, perhaps. I'm not sure who this one would be because it's been so long since I've read Throne of Glass. I am so sorry. You can help me out because I'm sure you guys know better. Then we have a wooden spoon with a quote done on it, and I think it's gorgeous because I love wooden things. And I'll give you a close-up look at what's on the actual bowl of this spoon. The quote says, "There's no such thing as just a story." And that's a quote from Alan Hamilton. I have not read her book, Hero of the Fall, where this quote comes from, but it's a really nice quote, and it's a very lovely spoon. Okay, then we have some bath salts that are Magic Desert Sands. This is the name of it. Triple blend luxury bath salts, relaxing and soothing with a sandalwood scent. They do smell really, really lovely. And we'll open them up again for you. I'm not usually the biggest fan of sandalwood, but I know that this scent is going to be very relaxing when I pour some in the bathtub. Okay, here's an item that I have not looked at yet. I know that it's there because I've seen it. It's a candle, but I haven't sniffed it yet. So, let's take a look. I'm still getting used to this new camera and how things zoom and not zoom. Okay, it's not wanting to focus very well, but this is called the Tribal Desert, inspired by An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. Oh, that's delightful. It doesn't have a scent description on it, but it does say that it was made by Wick and Fable, and a Fairyloot exclusive. It's kind of fruity and florally. I wish I had better scent describing words to tell you. Alright, oh, I feel a fabric item. No, that's not the book pouch. What is this? Oh, this way. Okay, we've got a tea towel. And I can't read that very well, so I'm going to turn it. Let's see. Often the mightiest things have the humblest beginnings. S.A. Chakrabarti. I don't know if I said that last name correctly or not, but this is clearly inspired by City of Brass, and that's a lovely book. I have read that one and also listened to it on audiobook, and it's delightful. I haven't read the rest of the series because I don't have them. I checked with my local library and they have the audiobook for book 2, but not for book 3. So I'm trying to decide whether to just wait and buy physical copies of the books when my book buying ban is over, or listen to the second one and wait till the library gets the third. I don't know what to do. I'll figure it out. Okay, I believe that brings us to the book. Oh, don't fall off, box. Yes, I often talk to inanimate objects. I'm sorry. Okay, so before I look at what the book is, I'm going to reach in and grab the little extra bits, because there's always some extra things. We've got the bookmark that matches the theme card, and we've got the fairy scoop. I just want to take a peek and see what next month's theme is. A different kind of magic. Okay, sounds cool. We have a Dear Reader letter and the book. And the book is, ooh, Girl Serpent Thorn. That's a pretty cover. Now, I'm not a huge fan of snakes, so if this was a real snake, I'd be hacking it to bits with whatever tool I could find nearest me. But it's a snake on a book cover, so that's okay. That's very pretty. And let's take a look. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's artwork inside. Can you see it? That's really pretty. We also have sprayed edges. I don't know if the color's getting blown out or not on this new camera, but it's a lovely green color. I enjoy it very much. Okay, let's see what the Dear Reader letter has to tell us. Oh, here's the art. I'm going to have to hold it sideways in order to read the words, though. Dear Fairyloot reader, there are roses that grow right outside my bedroom window, and in the spring they get so tall that I start to feel a little like Sleeping Beauty surrounded by thorns. With its good fairies and bad fairies, Sleeping Beauty is to me a fairy tale full of contradictions and dualities. At its heart is a girl who is both powerless and dangerous. Though asleep, she is surrounded by deadly thorns that protect her. The heroine of Girl Serpent Thorn is herself a contradiction, a princess who feels like a monster, cursed and confined, yet brimming with poison and power. I think many of us feel that way, like a puzzle made up of pieces that don't always seem to fit together. Some of us may feel like we are poisonous, untouchable, or covered in thorns. But as Soraya learns in the novel, sometimes it's what we don't like about ourselves that end up being the source of our greatest strengths. In these pages, I hope you find excitement, emotion, empowerment, and comfort if you need it. Happy reading, Melissa. That's sweet. The letter matches the aesthetic of the book, pink and flowery with the snake. Alright, I still have no idea what this book is going to be about. Give me a second. Alright, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to read most of this to you because sometimes you just can't say it better than the way that it's put here. So first I can tell you that we learn that she is a princess cursed to be poisonous to the touch. As the day of her twin brother's wedding approaches, Soraya must decide if she's willing to step outside of the shadows for the first time. Below in the dungeon is a demon who holds the knowledge that she craves, the answer to her freedom. And above is a young man who isn't afraid of her, whose eyes linger not with fear, but with an understanding of who she is beneath the poison. Soraya thought she knew her place in the world, but when her choices lead to consequences she never imagined, she begins to question who she is and who she is becoming, human or demon, princess or monster. I was reading a little bit more in the Fairy Scoop about next month's box, and it's going to have 2 books. The second book in this box is a YA release that won't be released until spring 2021. And this beautiful paperback edition will have an exclusive foil-filled cover and sprayed edges. Oh my laws. Okay, I can't keep reading more because what if I accidentally spoil myself? No. Well, that has been it for this unboxing. What is my favorite item here? I quite like the tin, the We Hunt the Flame tin, because I like to organize things. You wouldn't be able to tell that by looking at the current state of my kitchen, because I've made bread and it's kind of a floury mess. But otherwise, yes, this tin is going to come in handy, as well as the other items. It's been a lovely box, and that book is just pretty. Alright, well, I hope you have a wonderful and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.